Okay, in this video, I'm going to give you a brief overview of your curated lesson resources project. And when I say curated, it means previewed and collected. That's all it really means. And so we're going to talk about this for our HyperDocs lesson because it's really important that you preview your resources like we talked about a couple weeks ago with the website evaluation form, because you don't want your students wasting time or getting lost or getting distracted. And so you're going to collect 10 different resources that your students could use. And this is important. It's not ones that you find that are really cool ideas from the teacher, like a blog or something. It's not that. It's not Teachers Pay Teacher store. It is resources that the students are going to utilize within the lesson. So first, you're going to create a Listly account, and I show this right here. Now, I will caution you, I think I made this video last year, and hopefully nothing from Listly has changed. If you don't want to use Listly, let's say you use a different kind of tool like Wakelet or Pinterest or Flipboard, then just to make sure that you can include links on the curation tool itself, and then a description and a rationale. I'm not sure if some of them allow you to write a description on there. So just make sure before you start doing that. And if you'd use a different tool, you won't be able to maybe add the extension to your browser, but you can still include links and stuff as well. So if you want to use Listly, you can watch my video to show you how to do that. Now, I added this number 3 because in the last couple of years or semesters, people have not been including a grade level, and so it's hard for me to determine whether the specific resources are grade level appropriate. And so whenever you create your new list, you can call it whatever you want to, Rainforest, HyperDoc, and then add your grade level, so 3rd grade or 9th grade or whatever you decide to do. But help me to know how to evaluate your websites or your resources by including that grade level. You're going to click 10 resources. I already told you about having them ones that students would use, but I want you to look for a variety of resources. So don't just put all text on there, not all websites. I want you to find images and audio and games and infographics, things that make it really engaging for students. And the reason I also have you do that is because you're going to have to use the 4 different types of multimedia in your HyperDocs lesson, and it's important to kind of see what's out there to utilize. So I already told you that you can even do games. You can do a couple of creation tools. I don't want you to do all of that though, because just putting tool, like if you put ThingLink on there, that's great, but I want the majority of these to be student resources that have content on them. Don't use worksheets. I already said that. These need to be online tools. Like one time I had a student use a Teachers Pay Teachers activity, and it was print out these pages and cut them and put something together. That's not what I'm looking for. This is to be on your HyperDocs lesson, which is totally online. So for each resource, each of your 10, you're going to include a description, and it very, very short description, 1 sentence telling generally what it is. And then a rationale. In other words, why are you choosing that one over another one? Give at least one reason you chose it. It might be because they were particularly vivid images of the rainforest or the deforestation of the rainforest, or the video included all of the different bodily systems instead of just one, whatever it is. Go ahead and include that there. And I show you how to put a description and rationale on the Listly on this video right here. And then the final, or 2 more things, you're going to add it to your In My Classroom page and write a paragraph, and I tell you what to include. It will be, let me just show you. So down here, it'll be one where you don't really have to embed it. You can just do the link if you want to, or if you want to embed it, you can as well. So just go down here underneath on your In My Classroom page. And then you are going to submit your assignment on Blackboard, and I tell you there what links you need to include. And the rubric is attached to the Blackboard assignment. So if you want to look at that, you can. And that is it. So happy searching.